everybody, Tiffany here. Welcome to my quilting life. Today is Sunday, where we sew on a Sunday. Actually, I just influenced you guys to sew on a Sunday because I sew every Sunday.
True.
Anyways, if you're new to my channel, head that way. Subscribe, like my videos, share them with your quilting friends, as well as Happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there in the virtual world that I can't give you a big hug, and also to all those daddies who are mommies at the same time, because there are lots of those in this world, and grandparents that are acting as mom and dad and so on and so forth. So happy Mother's Day to everybody. Anyways, we've got Paula here, and Judy here, and Joe here, and Angela, Linda, Kim, Heather, Katrina. Happy Mother's Day, all of you.
Thank you, Katrina.
Huh?
Thank you, Katrina.
Oh, thank you, Katrina. I got my mail. I sent an email. I don't know if you got it, but I got the packages, so thank you for that. It's all, like, on the floor over there making a disaster mess.
Did you want to show it then where you put your little thingy, or did you move it again?
I moved it. It's up there.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to take the camera up there. You can just grab the little thing.
Or I can just take 2 seconds to show it. Why can't I? See, it's right there. Voila!
It's hiding up there on my pile of mess.
Oh well.
The little notion, well, not notion, knick-knack. That's the word I was looking for. Anyway, Suburban, hello. Amanda, hello. Vicky, hello. Happy Mother's Day. So today, I'm really not doing much. I do need to bind a quilt, but I also need to finish putting this together because it was kind of sitting over there and getting messed up, and then I got into making a couple wallets, and the designing of the wallets just was frustrating me, so I was like, I'll take a break from that and go back to putting this the rest of the way together. Yeah, I'm just like all over the place the last couple days because I've been trying to finish all the quilting ideas for the Dresden videos, so the last one is on the frame. I'm trying to get those all finished at the same time, so just lots and lots of stuff to do. Hi, Senada. Hi, Regine. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. So, last Sunday, was I working on this last Sunday? Yeah, this was last Sunday. So last Sunday, I just decided out of the blue to randomly put together a I Spy quilt, and it's just random. It's a bunch of fabrics. There's a couple repeats, but there's mainly a bunch of different fabrics in here. They're all directional, facing one specific direction. And now I'm just going to add plain blocks because I put, if you could see in the camera, there's green and purple cascading down both ways. But I wanted to at least go outside with the rest of these because I didn't want the rest of these blocks to just, squares to just sit around. So I figured I'd just go around, and I had plenty enough to go all the way around once as if it was a first border. And if it needs to get any bigger, because it's lap size right now, if it needs to get any bigger, I can make it bigger in the future. But for now, at least get the loose squares put on it, so that way it can be done temporarily for now, and I can hang it up in the closet with the rest of all the things I need to quilt, because there's so many in there, and the pile just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And then I get to some of them, and then I still never get to the back, which is like 3 years ago's project, because I keep hanging current projects in the front.
Hi, Jim.
I
Hi,
have
Joanne.
so much to do.
Hi, Lizette.
Hello, everybody. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these 2 piles aside temporarily because those need to be sewn.
Hi, Darlene. Hi, Judy.
And then I'm going to sew these because if you guys remember last week, I at least started sewing them. I just didn't get them on. And I'm going to attach this to this side and that to that side. And they're directional, so every single one of the prints in this border are all facing up and down. So I'm going to go ahead and just attach it. And nothing landed. None of these prints landed if they were a repeat next to another one that's the same. So that was a plus. I'm obviously sewing with a 1/4 inch seam. And I'm just going to nest all my seams as I go instead of pinning.
Hi, June.
Welcome everybody joining in.
And happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Said that at the same time. That's like jinx right there.
Okay, so I'm gonna just like pick this up, put it on my lap. I have the other one laying on the other side and it's gonna fall on the floor. I just laid it there to make sure that I sewed 18 pieces together, I think. So yeah. So what is everybody sewing today? If you are sewing, what are you working on? Let me know in the comments so Scott can tell me while I'm sewing.
Hi, Mila.
Whew. I feel like I've been sewing for weeks, non-stop, every single day. Oh wait, I have. I'm literally like getting so much done now.
Hi, Patty. Patty's working on the 2021 Jean True Love Dear Jean quilt.
Ah, the block party quilt.
Katrina's doing binding on Sherry's 4th quilt. Hi, Mary.
Welcome everybody joining in.
Sinead finished a Minky baby blanket. The materials is hard to work with.
Yes, it is. Try long arming with it. Oh my gosh, it stretches so much no matter what you do. Oh. But it comes out beautifully every time, especially the quilting, because you can't see the quilting when you use Minky as the back. It just like fluffs right over it. So if there was any tension or mess ups problems, you'd never know.
Hi, Joy. Joe is finishing the Broken Dishes quilt.
Ooh.
And her Dresden ruler finally showed up yesterday.
Who?
Joe.
Oh.
Her Dresden ruler finally showed up yesterday.
Yay! I'm glad the videos are there now so that you guys can watch them even if you are behind, because it doesn't matter.
Jim is still working on Dresden's.
I have it done. I just need to get some backing for it, and then I got to start the secondary project, which I'm not sure if I'm starting tomorrow or not, or if I'll start Tuesday. What day did I have a doctor's appointment?
We have a doctor's appointment Tuesday and Friday, but I don't remember what times they are off the top of my head. I have to go back out to the kitchen and look.
Okay.
You need
Well,
to
I'm
go to
not
Hobby
sure.
Lobby and look at backing fabric, Joe, with someone. And Sinead is asking, what is a Broken Dishes quilt?
Oh, I don't have any Broken Dishes blocks in here, but it's a bunch of half square triangles put together in a funky manner, and it looks like Broken Dishes. I probably have a block buried in my block drawer. I'm pretty sure if you asked Joan nicely, she could post pictures in the Facebook group.
Your appointments are 11:15 and 11:40, so you're going live at 11 isn't going to work too good.
Yeah.
We could do 5 o'clock again, if you want to do afternoon ones.
Well, if I go live anytime this week, it's probably just going to be, I'll give you guys the hour notification bell, because I have appointments this week.
Hi, Brenda.
Alright, now to sew this side on, and I'm going to make sure that it's the correct direction, but I'm actually going to turn the whole thing upside down.
Angela's sewing a
And
10-patch
sew it on.
block quilt using last month's pattern from Creative Notions. She decided to add sashing and cornerstones.
Can you turn the iron on?
Oh yeah, is it time for me to iron?
Yeah.
Oh, good. What am I ironing?
The row I just sewed on when I'm done sewing this row on.
Oh, am I ironing the whole thing?
Huh?
Ironing the whole thing?
I never pressed this whole quilt too, remember? It's not been pressed.
So you want me to iron the whole quilt? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just need you to press these back. I had so many things going on. You guys probably won't see quilt idea number 6 for the Dresdens until tomorrow night, maybe. I'm going to try to work on it some more tonight. Just know that, you know, some of them have heavy quilting, some of them don't. Well, This one's got even more heavy quilting on it. And I could actually show you guys all 5 so far if you guys want to see them. 4 of the red ones are bound. The first, number 5 quilt, Dresden one is not bound yet, but it's trimmed. If you guys want to see them, I could have Scott hold them all up one at a time in front of the camera. So you can see what they look like.
Before we start ironing? I can do that now before we start ironing.
Just hold them all up one at a
I
time.
don't know. Where do I start and end that? Start ironing.
And these are just ideas for you guys for quilting your Dresdens.
This one's not done and bound yet, but it's beautiful. It's got paisley on the back.
You can hold it up to the camera more so they can see the quilting.
Pretty big end, but okay. The set is working with Dresden. Well, I can't see, honey. What do you want me to do? You keep telling me to do stuff. Get over here and help if you want. See, there's little swirlies in that one. Up here at the top is the, whatever she calls that, the ziggy-zags.
It's echoing.
What's echoing?
This is echoing around.
Oh,
Echoing around.
I thought you meant down. Okay, up here.
And the top,
Right here. Those are cool.
diamonds.
Okay, go back to your sewing.
Well, this needs to be pressed so I can hold these up now.
Oh, okay, good. Hi, Doris.
And then this is the one that everybody loves the most. This was number 4.
What am I pressing? Just this side?
Yeah, and this side. See, let's hold it in and push it back.
Okay.
So here was number 4. You could see the feathers all the way around and the cross hatching in the background, and you can't really see what I did in the border.
Hi, Teresa.
It has
Teresa McBrown.
the ruler, and then it has feathers that go around it, so I brought the feathers into the Dresdens. And then the center, I did that on purpose. I fussy cut the center for this, and then I quilted around just the heart area, this little area, and then I went echoed around it. So there's that one. That was number 4.
Hi, Podunk Purdy's.
And this one was number 2, I think, because they're kind of out of order now.
Mary loves the echoing.
So here was number 2. Here's the one that you couldn't see the
Still fancy
stitching.
Feathers.
So there's the stitching that I did around the edges.
Hi, Rowena.
So you can see I just did a flower, and it went small, big, small. So there you can see there's corner 2, corner 3. This is one of those really light quilting ones. And then corner 4. And then around in the border is also little flowers. Again, it's hard to see.
Angela
You can
says,
see
"Love
from the
the
back
fussy
side.
cut center."
So you can see that all the outsides of these match their center. So I just put the center from the border fabric because I threw these together for you guys purposely to show you ideas. This one was number 3. So this one didn't come out as perfect as I thought it would. The pointing it, but I was like really tired when I was quilting this because I had already done 2. I already had done 2 prior ones, and I was wearing myself out to do all these videos for you guys. So this one echoes around the Dresdens, and then it has the bursting out, which kind of got sloppy, like I said. But I've been really pushing myself to get these done for you guys during the sew along. And then this has leaves in the borders. I went with what the border fabric was, and again, you can't even see it. It's just a big leaf. There we go. Can you see the big leaf? So that's what that is. And then there's a leaf in the center. So that one was number 3. They're out of order. And then this was the first one that I quilted. This one's densely quilted in the background of the red. As you can see, I did the spirals
And then the border, I did the feathers, but they're centered out. And then I did a flower in all 4 corners. And then piano keyed the rest of the way, the spirals, and then just echo stitched in the Dresdens, and then put a flower in the center.
Jim likes the quilting on the black and white one.
So that's all of them. And then all the red ones have this as the backing, and then the gray one that I showed you, which was number 5, and number 6 both have a paisley backing fabric. That's black, white, and gray. Because one is mine and one is my friend's. So the one that's number 6 is mine, so it's getting the heaviest quilting. So.
Odo says, love the border on this one. The arcs are so pretty.
Yeah.
Joe says, love that one. Brenda loves your color choices for the Dresden.
Oh.
Darlene loves the black and white and red. She said, beautiful quilting. Can I help you over here do anything?
Nope, just grabbing these now. Alright, so I'm going to just take the last of these, and all these now need to face directional up and down in a long row. So I'm just going to start with these ones. I don't know.
Jim says the diamonds in Echo Quilting are awesome.
Yes, on the gray, yes. So I'm just going to make sure that as I'm watching what's next every time I sew 2 together. That way they're all facing the same direction, as well as nothing is going to be on top of another that's the same.
Kim says, all your quilts turned out gorgeous.
Thank you.
Angela said, beautiful
I
quilting.
definitely had a lot of fun, but I can tell you right now, after carpal tunnel surgery, even almost, this is going on month 2, I'm not fully healed. Like I told you guys, I can't cut with a regular, I can cut with this rotary cutter, but I can't cut with the regular handled one. And I can't cut sandwiches, I can't cut potatoes to make, breakfast for dinner. I can't cut things, and I still can't bear my own weight on my hand like this. So I was struggling, because you guys know that sometimes when I cross hatch or when I do anything, I kind of can hold my hand this way and then go down, and then I swap hands and use my other hand on the other handlebar to come the rest of the way down. Well, I was struggling trying to hold the ruler with this hand, and after a while I stopped using this hand, so I was getting fatigued in this side of my shoulder trying to turn the ruler every time, because I didn't want to guess it and I wanted to show you guys the proper way, to do it. So I couldn't switch my hand, and the heavy quilting of the back and forth, creating those diamonds in the black border of number 5, all that back and forth, doing this continuously back and forth, oh my god, that was killing my wrist, and it's been sore ever since, like crazy. I didn't expect it to be that bad. So the one that I'm working on now is even more quilting, and it's even more stress on my wrist. So I'm slowly doing that one. I'm stopping, going back to it, stopping, going back to it, just so that I don't overdo my wrist all at once, because it's still painful.
Well, Joanne said, so beautiful, I love them all.
Thank you. I enjoyed making them all. Lots of fun.
They want to know what your shirt says. Show them.
Oh, it says, as far as I know, I'm not bossy, I'm the queen. I thought
Billy.
it was funny.
Yes, she wore it on Mother's Day on purpose. She had that on all day.
Yep, it's my Mother's Day shirt, because I was the queen of this house.
Although we're not going out till tomorrow, so I don't know what she's going to wear for tomorrow to go out, but...
Probably wear regular clothes again. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the last many videos, I've been actually wearing regular clothes, not pajamas. It is a miracle.
Podunk says, LOL, I like that shirt.
Sorry, I got a rip already. I sewed it on crooked. Like super crooked. Because I'm not paying attention and talking. I did that the other day. I was sewing the darn wallet, and I kept messing up when I was on with Becca. I don't know what it is. I just kept doing it backwards, kept doing it backwards. Finally, I just got frustrated, chopped it down, and now it's smaller. But I don't know. Some things I can
Should
sew
I
on
show them
camera.
your wallets a while?
Some things I can't sew on camera.
While you're doing that? Yeah, I can get them. I see. You just keep doing your thing. Do your
So
thing.
soon, in the very soon future, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on making these little wallets. So look forward to that. I will announce what you need. It's really 2 fat quarters. That's it. That's all we need. But I'll announce the supplies because you'll need a snap or something because I did magnetic snaps on mine. But you'll need some kind of snap or Velcro or whatever you want. It just holds 4 credit cards, and actually you could probably shove more than 1 card in a slot. And then it has the money side. So, and I was thinking about adding a change part to it, but then it wouldn't lay flat if you filled it with change. So I'm not really sure yet. I'm thinking about it. I didn't
You guys
want
read
to
it
be,
all there?
I didn't want it to be too complicated.
It's asshole, bullshirt, holer mother forking,
It's hard to say it without saying the real
shirt
thing.
balls. There's son of a bench is on here. It's kind of funny.
It's not kind of funny. It is funny.
Kind of funny.
My favorite fabric.
Hi, Lisa. Teresa says, stop pushing yourself.
Yeah. I know this. I try not to.
She says, you're doing things you're not supposed to be doing. Hi, Karen.
But bullshit happens, and I have to keep going.
Joy says, oh, wow, can't wait to make wallets.
Yeah.
Hi, MJ.
And I'm just trying to foolproof my wallet design before I give it to you guys. So.
And here's the other
Because
one.
That's the one that he's showing you now is what I messed up the other day on Friday Night Live with Becca. I seriously was having issues. Super issues.
This one just says all sorts of techie, computery stuff on it.
They're fun to make though. They're very easy. Just need a little bit of interfacing and fabric and a snap of some sort, and that's it. So goes together pretty quick.
Hi, Becky.
Welcome everybody. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. I'm just working on my I Spy quilt.
Patty said great shirt. I don't know if I said that.
Yeah.
On there.
It's definitely cute. I saw it at the store and I just had to have it. It was like $4.99 or something like that. It was cheap.
I don't remember, but yeah, it wasn't much. We don't spend much.
And I try not to buy clothes, but when they have funny sayings on them, I get them.
Hi, Irene. Irene's in Southern AZ.
Like Tucson or something.
We're in Lake Havasu.
Alright, so now I'm just going to put these all together now in one long row. And I'm not pressing anything, I kind of finger press them just a little, but most of the seams are probably going to get flipped. Hoping everybody's having a wonderful day and the weather is nice and you're enjoying time with family. My daughter came over yesterday, Maxine, and got me.
Oh yeah, show them the flower.
She got me these because this is the only plant that I know how to keep alive for about 2 weeks. And then it says "Love You" in a big mug. It's actually the perfect size mug that would have been great if I would have had this for the center of the Dresdens.
That would have been.
This is like the perfect size circle. And then she also gave me chocolate covered pretzels and a card that was kind of silly funny. And then Damon, my older son, came by today and brought me dun, da, da, 2 jelly rolls because, you know, my kids know how to please me. Fabric. So they're from Tuesday morning, they're Quiltology, and this one's like pinks and greens, like flowery floral, and then this one is blues floral with butterflies and flowers, and yeah, butterflies, flowers, yellow, green,
yellow and green and yellow and green. Both of them have like a plaid in them that goes with everything. So he got me those. I had to keep setting aside because they're pinked edges and they're fluffing all over the place.
Yes, they're getting everywhere.
They're getting everywhere.
Did you send Kid's address to Katrina?
Yes, I did in an email.
Okay, Katrina, you should have an email. Patty asked, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm having some wrist pain, but that's because I've done it to myself with the quilting, and some shoulder pain, which is annoying me. Other than that, I'm pretty good today.
MJ says, so easy, has good wallet tutorials from big ones to simple ones.
Yeah. I try to do my own thing.
Well, I was just...
I know. I watch
Mhm.
her. I watch Laura. I'll watch all sorts of channels. But I just want to, I like to do my own thing. Every channel likes to do their own thing, I guess. So,
You watch channels from all over.
yeah.
You're all around the spectrum.
Yep, I watch everything though, not just quilting. Alright, last one for this, and I'm going to attach it to the top because this one...
Angela says, wish my kids would buy me fabric. The girls normally do. That's the
Like,
first
yeah.
time the boys, well,
Yeah, that's the first time Damon's ever bought me fabric.
it's the first time Damon's ever got you anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Alexa this year though, she bought me the chalkboard quilt block in a frame, and then the hearts
The
with
awesome heart
butterflies.
butterfly.
And then Maxine got me she got me chocolate covered pretzels and the flower instead of fabric this year. So
That's
only
okay.
maybe because
It was
fabric's
still a
gone
good
up in
gift.
price, and that's why they didn't get it.
And Saneda asks, are you going to do a tutorial on wallet making?
Just on the wallet, the one that he just showed you guys. Yes, I'm gonna do a little tutorial, a little live stream sew along. I'm just trying to perfect it first, because I don't want anybody getting frustrated at the directions if it's not accurate, I guess is the word for it. We don't want to put it together all willy-nilly and then it get funky.
Since we showed everything else, we'll show these two.
That's
also.
what Alexa got me for Mother's Day. It's actually a chalkboard. It's really cool. She didn't even know it was a chalkboard. And then I don't know where I'm going to hang them. The quilt block
In your
one I want
room?
in here, but the other one I think I'm going to put it in my bathroom.
In your fabric room? Or you have nothing on the walls yet? Kind of common sense. The only room you have open wall space?
I don't have a fabric room yet.
Yes,
It
you
will
do.
be.
It's fabric room.
Which I told you guys last week.
Whenever we put that thing in there, there's going to be fabric in it. Hi, Sue Ann. Angela says I'm adopting your children.
Yeah, they know the right gifts to get. And they don't do too bad with color, which is surprisingly. Well, that's because they come here and I show them the things I do, so maybe that's why, because they've seen the things that I do, so they know what I have, and that I guess generally gives them the idea of what I like.
Hi, Sharon.
Oh, they want to see it again?
Yeah. I made it ask to see it again. See, this opens.
That one was
Mhm.
wrong. That's why it looks funny on the fold.
It's the one with all the cool, funny sayings. None of them are actual cuss words. It's somewhat hard to read them, but
Becca told me it's from the show Glee, because or not Glee, was it Glee? I don't remember
know.
now because I don't remember things. It's from a TV show, and they're in this like whatever world, and every time they try to cuss, the words come out as these words instead of the cuss words. It's kind of funny. So I told her I'm gonna have to go watch it, but now I don't even remember what it's called. I'm pretty sure it
I'm
was
gonna have
Glee.
to ask Becca again. This one's sort of computery, techie sort of words and stuff on it. like log out and stop and search and document and
Computer, so on and so forth.
yeah.
It's cool. I just use scraps to make most of the little, like, prototype stuff.
Jim says it's from the Good Place.
The Good Place, that's it. Yep. I knew it was something with a G.
Is it deep enough to put a cell phone in? I
I'm gonna.
Well, I was gonna pull mine out. Yours is bigger than mine.
You could put the cell phone in, but it's not gonna close to like set it in there, and it
Yeah.
won't fit in the fold. Not at least not our big of cases. I mean, I could make it to put a cell phone in it. I can make the size bigger, but I mean, it fits in there. It just doesn't close.
Yeah, it's a really small, tiny cell phone.
Yeah,
The
if you
old
had an
school
original
kinds.
cell phone, the old styles, then yeah, it would fit. But I can make it a little bit bigger and put 6 card slots instead of 4, and then the money side, or if you want to slide your cell phone in it. I mean, I don't know. Cell phones don't really fit in our pockets these days. We gotta have something to carry them in, huh?
Yeah, they're getting them so big now.
I just wanted to make a simple wallet because I didn't even attach a little handle to it, like a wristlet chain. I didn't do that. I don't even have small stuff for wristlet chains. I don't have any. I only buy the size D-rings and stuff for bags, so I never really buy them for wristlets, which are the half-inch size ones. I don't even have little zippers to put a little zipper on it. I have big, huge zippers, and I really don't want to waste that big of a zipper to put in a little 7-inch zipper, you know. All right, now you can press this back.
Okay. Trina said Sherry's
and
daughter
then
bought
my,
her a new machine.
The other
There's a
side.
couple
There.
years back.
Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm going the correct direction before you take this one.
Sue Ann wants us to hold up the quilt so she can see the squares. Oh, when you're done. Well, of course we hold
Yeah,
it
it's
up
almost
on the dime.
it's almost done. I just
Okay,
gotta
what
put the bottom.
am I doing now? What were you saying?
Press that top row. But I'm holding it like this real quick so I can make sure I'm putting all my pieces together correctly.
So I'm not pressing it?
No, go press it.
Well, then I'm taking this.
Yeah, that's fine. I know which way they need to go.
Okay. You just confused me all up. I don't know what you're saying.
I'm confusing, ain't I?
Yeah, you
Mhm.
do it to me all the time on purpose.
Everything on here is directional.
I saw the Dresdens on Facebook and they are awesome.
Yes. And everybody's doing such a great job with Dresden's too. Makes me so happy to see all your guys' projects.
Got them all working.
That way. Trying to make sure all the direction of all these are all facing in the same direction on any directional fabric.
Suann says, show us your favorite ruler today. Suann says, show us your favorite ruler today.
I don't have a favorite ruler.
Yeah, I didn't think you did either.
I like all of my rulers. I like all of my rotary cutters. I like all of my fabric. I don't have favorites. I do have a favorite sewing machine.
I thought your
It's-
boyfriend on the long arm was your favorite.
It's a toss between the other husband and Juki. I don't know. They both do me right, so they both go fast. That's all that matters. They get the job done. But when it comes to piecing, this is my favorite. When it comes to long arming, my other husband out there in the living room is my favorite.
Do you want me to move that out of the way or no?
What?
That's not.
No, just leave it.
Okay. Hi, Jane.
Yep, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to say if other things are favorite or not favorite because I've never used other products I haven't used yet.
Am I just deleting that?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
delete
haven't
it.
said anything bad, but then.
Just no, let go of it already.
No, it's 510.
It gets rid of them completely.
Oh, okay.
You can also press hide on channel next time. Just so
Okay.
you know.
Hi, Bella.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Just working on this. It's almost done. Well, at least this part of it.
Katrina wants to know if you can use the handy quilter ruler that they sent you.
Yes.
Tiff will use everything that you sent her. I guarantee it.
Yep. Alright. Now to hook all these together.
And she really likes the Harry Potter fabric that was in there. That was cool.
That was you that liked it more.
Okay.
You were the one that realized it was Harry Potter before me.
It's Harry Potter. You like
Yeah.
Harry Potter more than I do. It's Harry Potter fabric. Come on. It was cool. I never seen Harry Potter fabric. You're the one that got me into watching all the movies. I never seen them till you got me to watch. Anyway, hi BJ.
Welcome, welcome. Just sewing my I Spy quilt for those that are joining in. I have like all sorts of little things that I should be finishing up project-wise.
Hi
to
Diana.
clean up my mess. When he turned the camera that way, I'm pretty sure you guys saw I got this like overflowing piles.
Diana
My
says
OCD has exploded in here.
being a mother is really hard work.
Yes.
God bless all the mothers today. Yep. I agree with you there. Hi Bernie.
Hello, hello, hello. One more. Alright, so now I'm going to go to the bottom.
Are you just going all around the outsides?
Yep.
Since you're not doing the green and purple
Yeah, I'm
anymore?
out of green and purple, yes. Alright, so now I'm going to put this.
Dilla says, don't we all have UFOs?
Yeah.
I couldn't. I guess that's why I'm not a quilter, huh? Once I start something, I have to finish it. My brain will drive me nuts.
Okay, so now I'm just adding the last, what I'm calling a border around it. And I'm not sure if I have any more of this purple or green in like my scraps, you know, to go around it
You want me to look?
with one.
What scrap pile would I be looking at? Tell me where to look and I will look.
In the top, no, yeah, in the top drawer of this unit, I think,
Okay.
is where all these are on the side, like the cloudy prints. Is it there?
Was it supposed to be sitting on top? No. No, wait. Yeah. This is this purple, right?
No, that's a different purple.
Okay. That's a different purple.
It's darker.
What quilt were you binding that you mentioned on Mom and Pop yesterday? BJ asked.
What?
What quilt were you binding that you mentioned on Mom and Pop yesterday? BJ asked.
Oh, the little, my little wall hangings. I bound 2 of them.
The little wall hangings that we just showed you guys a little bit ago.
The little quilts that I did for the Dresden idea for the Dresden sew-alongs, the little ideas. 1 through 4 have been bound, 5 needs to be bound, and 6 is still on the frame.
Hi, June. Katrina said she's glad, and Sherry told Cliff where the bolted fabric in the storm shelter was that she can send to you.
The what?
Where the bolted fabric in their storm shelter was at, so she can send it to you. So she's glad that you are using it, because, yeah. Those are the only colors I found, honey.
Okay, then put
I
that.
didn't find the green. That's that right, the green stuff. So that's a no?
That's a no.
Should I look in any of these other drawers?
Nope, because it's the only drawer I put this kind of fabric in. I'll probably just have to find a different color somewhere in my room, or just leave it without borders.
Hey, Wendy. Wendy says she wants to say that they all have PhDs, projects half done.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. Marines in Green Valley. I haven't heard of that, have you?
No.
Southern Arizona?
Never heard of it.
Haven't heard of that one, sorry, darling. She's originally from Canada, though.
Alright, as soon as this is pressed, I will
Do you want me to press it?
show you guys. I'm pressing the whole thing now.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to switch irons then?
Nope, it's fine.
You don't like squeak. I do.
Squeak will do.
Squeaks my butt these days.
Mind your dogs and cats at the moment, guys.
Why do you do that?
Because I need steam.
Okay, it steams more than the other one without doing that.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It's not.
And apparently you don't know how to
think
use
it
it.
does. To me, it does not.
Your other one didn't steam at all the last time I used it, and it was filled with water. Didn't steam once. Remember, I told you that. I said, is this spring broken? Because it's not steaming. Bernie wants to buy one of your Dresden wall hangings, honey.
Well.
She says, please, please, please. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that.
Well, you guys are going to have to wait to know what I'm doing with them. 2 of them are already spoken for. One is mine and one is my friend's.
Quilt she's working on is going to be for sale, though. We got the fabric train quilt for sale that we haven't posted yet because we're waiting for her to finish the other one, and then we have this one. Angela says, I think the iron is tired.
Yeah. That's Squeak, for those that don't know. Squeak is the loudest iron we own.
Only for you.
Only for me.
Katrina asks, does anyone have an easier way to join the end binding strips with piping
Piping?
or flange, where the flange matches up?
The same way you would do regular. The same way as any other binding. You just line them up when you put them right sides together in your 45-degree seam.
Do you want me to turn this so I can see you ironing? 'Cause right now
If you
they're
want
just,
to.
well, right now they're just looking at nothing. Let's turn you over here. You can at least watch. No problem, Bernie. It's quiet. Talk about quilting.
Huh?
I said it's quiet. Talk about quilting.
Oh, have actually nothing on my mind besides finishing this. Can you guys believe it? My brain is not going cuckoo in my own skull saying things. It's actually quiet in my brain today. I could probably press it a lot better than this, but this iron sucks.
Told you I'd put the other one in.
Alright.
There's the monster. Oh, he just got scared away.
Here it is. It's an I Spy with
Do you want me to hold it up?
sort of borders. My arms don't go that
Yeah,
far.
here, let me hold it up. You talk about it. I'll hold it up, you talk.
So you can see it's taller than Scott.
Yes. That's not hard to do though. Scott's not very tall.
So there it is. You can see that the purples and greens make their way down. There's one that looks like it's out of place.
Where?
Right there. But it's really not
No.
because it's in the cross.
It's not out of place.
The
Huge
last,
thing.
yeah. Looks weird. But it looks cool at the same time. So there it is. It's done. Temporarily.
You want to take it down?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll get borders or not. And it's completely square, so it is.
One. Joe and Della like it. Darlene says it's
68
cute.
and a
Love
half
the purples.
inches.
Jane says very nice.
68 and a half. That makes no sense on.
Vicky
Yeah,
says
68
pretty.
and a half.
Jim says big and colorful.
68 and a half. Yep.
Darlene says chickens. Love that. Katrina says beautiful job.
A
Serena
little bit
says
of
so cool.
everything.
Angela's very nice. Jim says awesome. Darlene says love stupid spell correct.
Yeah.
Because she was trying to say something else.
So until it gets something else done to it, I just take it, put
Her
it on
thing
a
was
hanger,
supposed to say chickens.
go
love
like
that.
this, and hang it in the closet. This is how I solve the problem of all these unfinished quilts. And just hang them in the closet. And I usually put a tag on it with the size, but I'm not going to do that right now because
Do you want to quick measure it and we can do that? I'll help you.
no, I just measured it. It's 68 and a half by 68 and a half. That's square.
Do you want me to write it down? So you don't have to? Yeah, I could do it. T8, I don't know what you're doing.
It's a 6. I had to write over it like 5 times.
Okay.
Oh, I Spy.
Mary says, I need to figure out how to store finished quilts until they sell. I have no space in this house.
The whole entire finished quilt, that's a problem.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
hard time storing them too, because
Here,
we have a
here,
lot.
here. Yeah.
Is there any
All
clip?
mine
What if
are
we
in
just
a-
clip them?
Oh no, those are
Oh.
binding clips. Those are not meant for that stuff.
Oh, then we wouldn't have to pull holes and stuff.
The holes come out.
Okay.
And I don't actually, I put it on the hanger, not on the quilt.
How do you want me to pin this to the hanger?
Give me the hanger. I'll show you.
Okay, I will.
I'm going to show him a special trick.
I will do that. I learn something new every day, right?
I take the piece of paper, I fold it around the hanger,
Okay.
I stick the pin in it,
I see
and
what
push
you're
the
doing.
pin in the opposite way. Just like this. And there, it says 68 by 68 and a half, 68 and a half by whatever, and it just
see what
hangs
you're
up in the
doing.
closet.
I
Look
see
at
what
that,
you're
simple
doing.
as that.
Should I just put that other hanger in here?
Yeah,
then?
finished quilts though, you have to like designate a special closet or a cupboard or something just for those
And
quilts.
then you still filled yours
And
up.
then, yeah, I still filled mine up. No matter how many times I sell something and pull it out of that cupboard, it's still full again.
Hi,
Because I
BB.
keep filling it back up. Yeah.
See, Della, I learned something too.
Yeah.
Della says I learned something.
I don't have anything else to do because I really don't.
Well, it is almost 6.
I can show you guys the quilt that my local friend brought me that I want to quilt after I finally finish everything.
Oh, yes, show that. You were talking about giving to
My
Alexa.
friend Terry brought me this. She made it like 5 years ago for a friend that liked Japanese style stuff, and then her friend decided she didn't want no more Japanese style stuff in her house, so she gave it to me. So that's it.
That is awesome.
So I was going to use this to teach you guys quilting around in panels, because I don't remember, it's a really long time ago's video of quilting in panels, so I'm going to use this to quilt up, and
Amanda says,
Yeah.
oh, that's really pretty.
there's the bottom half. So that was really nice of her to bring this to me, because she knows that I like playing with practice stuff when I like, or making videos with all the quilts. So she brought this and said, here, have fun. Do what you want with it.
Bernie says, so cool, pretty. And
Yep.
Darlene said, that's beautiful.
I love it.
Oh, Jane asked, what long arm do you have?
I have the King Quilter 2 Elite Special Edition. They don't have the special editions anymore, I don't think. They just have the Elites. I think the only thing that's different with a special edition is I have a 8-inch screen or 7-inch screen, something like that. The rest of them are all still little 3-inch by 2-inch screens. And or different tablets now, I don't know. But they're on sale right now if you guys are interested. I have a link in the description below. My same long arm right now, well, not after you include the frame and all the accessories and stuff, but just the long arm right now is going, it's on sale. Today's a Mother's Day sale. Click on the link below for Sewing Machines Plus for $42.99. Like seriously, I paid $10,000 for my whole setup. And it's on sale for $4,299. Like crazy, huh? So if you guys are interested, it's an amazing machine. I have tons of videos about it. Click on the link below and it'll take you to their website, and you just look up the King Quilter and, you know, find out more information about it.
Yeah,
For
we're
those
like
that are interested.
an affiliate, so yes, if you click on our link, it'll take you right to their site.
Yeah. Anyway, since I have nothing else better to do today, I'm gonna get off of here early because I have nothing else to do.
Do you guys have any questions?
I could hold up all the Dresdens one more time. I
Yeah,
guess.
let's do that. I'll see if they have any questions. There was 80-some people on, now there's 70-some, but see if anybody has any questions quick before we go. Hold on, I'm gonna make them nice so they can see them while you're holding them
I'm
up.
trying to keep these flat because they're wall hangings. So here was number 1 that I showed you how to quilt.
Did we show them the backs of any of those ones?
Yeah, I told all the
Okay.
backs are the same on all of them.
I know, but I didn't know if we turned it around.
Yep,
The
so
other one I
there's-
know we did.
that was number 1 quilted. Then the quilted number 2 one was actually this one, so I'm gonna put them back in order. So you can see, this one just has, again, the only around the edge and the corners, just because it's lightly quilted.
I don't know, Jim. That's up to Tiffy.
And then this one is medium quilting. I made it explode and burst out around. And then this one's everybody's favorite. This one is heavy fancy quilting, so it's a lot heavier than the rest with the feathers. So it would kind of be something I would enter into a show, you know? So there's that one.
Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl says so pretty.
And then that was the video number 4. And then this one echoes all the way around. This was video number 5.
Bernie says they're all beautiful.
And then this one I made it, if I would have used 2 layers of batting, which I didn't on this, I am on mine though, however, you guys are going to see that in the video when it comes out. It would have made all these diamonds that are created in the shadow pop out more.
Lizette wants to know,
And that was it. That's 1 through 5, and 6 is still on the frame. So you guys are gonna have to wait. Like I said, it'll probably be done by tomorrow night and uploaded. So, yeah.
Lizette wants to know if you have any tips on how to avoid the stabilizer from peeking around the turned circle.
You just take this right here, like a heron marker or something that has a point, and on the fabric side, not the interfacing side, swoop it around on the inside. I don't have any circles left over from all my scraps of making all this. See, you guys didn't see me make all this. This was prior to the sew along. I made all these. I was a busy person. So hold your circle, you know, with your finger inside the hole, and then, you know, put the point all the way around. If you have something that's even less, you know, sharp as this, try that, but on the fabric side, not on the, you know, of the fabric side of the seam, not the interfacing side, because you don't want to poke through it with something sharp. But run this along it, and then use your fingers around the outside and finger press it around as you're done doing this. Finger press it, and then scrape around the circle some more, finger press it until you get all the way around. And that should help it lay a little bit more flat. And if it does peek through, I can tell you right now, as soon as you stitch it down, it's going to hide it anyway. Because you're stitching at here's your circle, you're stitching with the start stitch on the outside of the circle, especially on a blanket stitch, and then the blanket stitch comes to the inside of the circle. So the main part of the stitching lands outside of the circle, not on the circle. So it's hiding any imperfections and creating a better circle, as well as hiding the interfacing if it's popping through.
Okay, Mary asks, what's the best way to hang a wall hanging? Do you ever put loops on them, or how do you do it?
Hooks.
Tips uses.
I use hooks. I'll show you.
Loops.
I'm going to take this off so you guys can see. I'm going to show you guys. I do hooks on mine, except for the red ones. I didn't do it on those. So see these hooks?
Hi, Gwenny.
Oh, I'm reconnecting. There it is. So right now, this is hooked on my clothesline that's in here, but you can see the hooks come from the back side. So you can see up there. And I use hooks. I make hooks on all of my personal wall hangings like that. And then some people don't want them. They want to hang them differently. So I don't put hooks. But all my personal ones, the bigger the wall hanging or the heavier the quilt is, the bigger the hooks I put. So that one was a lot heavier. It got bigger hooks. For now, they just are clipped up because I didn't run the clothesline as for big quilts, but they all get hooks on them. That way I can permanently hang them with the little hanging things, which are those are the only brand that has stayed. The actual oh my god, what is it called? There's a brand name for those, but those are the only ones that have stayed on my wall. Those things don't like, these little hook things don't like textured walls. They like flat walls better.
Do you do a sleeve on the back of the wall hanging?
Yes, I do sometimes, only if it's asked, or for quilt shows, because quilt shows want sleeves. But sleeves require hand stitching. Although my big huge one that I entered into 2 years ago's quilt show, that one I actually did not hand stitch. I actually made, this is actually kind of cool. Pretend this is a big huge quilt with lots of borders. So if you guys remember the big huge Mariner's Star quilt that I did and entered a quilt show, it required a 4-inch sleeve, which came out perfect because what I did was...
Are those command hooks?
Yes, command hooks.
Hooks, whatever.
The cheap brand ones, though, are the ones that keep falling off my walls. The command brand ones stay on the walls, but the cheaper brand ones, they don't like
textured. From the dollar
textured,
store, they fall off.
Yeah, they don't like textured walls, so they fall off and they don't stay at all.
Okay, keep talking about what you're
So
doing.
pretend this was a big huge border. What I did, because there were so many multiple borders on that big huge quilt, and I had to have a 4-inch sleeve because they hung the quilts for the show with a 4-inch, like, I don't think it was really 4 inches, I think it was like a 2-inch pole, is I put the binding all the way around, but I sewed the hook part, which was a double fold of fabric. It was like 9.5 inches, I made it a little bit bigger, into the binding, and then folded it around, and then when it landed, I had measured that piece so that it landed in the border. So my piece was hooked on the back side, like 4 inches from the edge, and then on the front, I actually top stitched a big thick stitch because nobody saw way up there, you know. It's 120 inches by 120 inches, so no one saw 10 feet up in the air to see that I had a very wide stitch that stitched my whole entire sleeve hooked into the seam. So when I was done and I took the sleeve off for the client, all I did was have to snip it with scissors all the way across, ripped it off, and then ripped it out of the binding area, and it came out perfectly clean. Yeah, so if you want to put a sleeve on the back, if you have borders, measure your sleeve to land at a border seam, and then you don't have to hand stitch. You can actually machine stitch it into a border, and it stays. Then you don't have to hand stitch it up.
Jim says the dollar store command hooks don't like smooth walls either.
Oh, really? Yeah, they're cheap. I'm
They're
surprised the
$1.
one that I put the one that fell off the wall on the shelf. It stayed on the shelf, but there's nothing hanging on the second one. The first one barely has anything hanging from it. It stayed. And all the ones that I hung originally, these ones, they only had little things on them, like scissors, because they don't stay. But the command hooks, they stayed perfectly fine. So the quilts aren't heavy.
Irene is 20 miles south of Tucson, so yeah, you're pretty far from us.
Yeah.
You're like 6 hours or more. So.
Yep, Tucson's pretty far.
Still welcome to come visit, though. We're always here.
Anyway, all right, guys. Anything else?
Recap on what you did tonight. All the people that just shown up are asking what you did.
Oh, I sewed my I already hung it up on the hanger. My I Spy quilt. It just needed 4 more borders on it. I started it last Sunday. The only other thing I did was I showed the Dresdens 1 through 5 that I gave you guys the video ideas for, and 6, like I said, will be on probably tomorrow night. I'm taking my time with it because it's my own personal quilt, so I'm quilting it to death because I like my wall hangings quilted to death. And since I have a long arm, I'm allowed to. So anyway, and you guys are getting all the video of it, idea purposes. And that's it. That's all I did. Showed those, sewed that, showed everything on the walls, the hooks, and that's all I did. I didn't do much today. It's Mother's Day. I'm being lazy, and I didn't get a nap today. I'm super tired. I tried to nap. I couldn't. I stayed up and watched CSI because I like watching that show. And one of my kids came over, and that's it. That's the end of my day. So.
You watch CSI and I watch Columbo.
Yep. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. I'm going to get going, and you guys all enjoy and have a wonderful rest of your Mother's Day. Be lazy. Have your family do crap for you because you don't want to do it yourself because it's your day. And do some sewing. And I will see you guys whenever throughout the week because I don't know when I'm going to be on because I have doctor's appointments this week. Multiple. So. Bye, everyone.
Oh, I guess I have to get up here and turn it off, huh?
Yeah, he was sitting comfortably, relaxing
Oh,
in the chair.
Sorry. Now saying goodbye, good night, go rest. Good night, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Have a happy Mother's Day.